And yes, that's right. A couple of minutes ago, the Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa arrived here in Abidjan Cote D'Ivoire ahead of a scheduled visit, a mission that he intends to embark on to ascertain the influx of some Ghanaians into Cote d'Ivoire following the Gbinyiri clashes which emerged a couple of weeks ago. Tension has been escalating across the border. Is the reason for which we've seen many Ghanaians in that part of the Savannah region flow over into the Ivory Coast, a reason for which the minister is here just to get a first-hand experience of what's been happening ever since the reports emerged. What I can tell you now is that Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa is in a meeting with his counterpart and other officials from Ivory Coast here at the Sofitel Hotel within the Abidjan area. And of course, the confirmation we're getting now is that the minister would want to spend some time, visit the site himself, and to get first-hand information on what may have led to many more Ghanaians fleeing into this area. In a few hours from now, we're expecting that, of course, we'll get to hear a bit more from the foreign minister on what his plans are, because now these individuals have moved into Ivory Coast, and per international law, you cannot forcefully move them back into Ghana. That would take another level of diplomatic efforts to try and tackle the situation. So it's the reason for which the minister has been interacting with a number of Ghanaian officials who are working here on behalf of the government of Ghana, and also his counterparts from the Ivory Coast side. What we can tell you for now is that, of course, the minister, just as the interior minister announced on the Super Morning Show a couple of days ago on radio, is that the official numbers are peaking around 13,000 individuals who we understand have been confirmed that they've moved over across the border into Ivory Coast. And there are questions emerging as to their safety, how they are feeling, and who's even feeding them at this asylum camp. So stay with us. We'll be bringing you some updates, and I can't confirm now to you that the minister has arrived. We're waiting for more updates, and then we'll get to update our viewers on what the next steps will be. But primarily for the Foreign Minister Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, we know that he's had a very long schedule moving all the way from East Africa, Addis Ababa, on the sidelines of the climate talks and diplomatic efforts going on there in Addis, and moving right straight into this engagement. So you can, of course, imagine how heavy his schedule is now as we speak on what he plans to do here. A very short trip, we understand, but of course, the indication we're getting is that he would want to see firsthand what the situation is, receive reports, and get some more updates. Well, that's right. There's no fair detail or firm detail, I should say, as to where exactly all of these Ghanaian individuals are right now as we speak. But of course, you can imagine that the proximity is that when they cross the border, they'll be moving right straight into the Ivorian territory from the Savannah region. It's the reason for which many are concerned about, first of all, their whereabouts. Where are they? What's their safety? A reason for which we have the foreign minister attending this event today. We will confirm that in a few moments from now, but we can't tell you that the minister is indeed concerned, as he's pointed out on his arrival, about the whereabouts of these individuals, how their safety status is, and that's what he would want to confirm going forward. So we'll keep you updated on what's been happening to them, but of course the difficulty for the Ghanaian authorities and law enforcement agencies has been the inability to cross over into Ivory Coast, because the police cannot cross over into Ivory Coast. The immigration cannot do same as well. So all of these concerns have come up, and of course it's part of the diplomatic negotiations that perhaps the Ghanaian authorities through the foreign minister will be doing from here. Thank you. Okay, great.
you.